Today I will be reviewing Firechaser Express at Dollywood. This is a Gerstlauer family coaster, and it is a pretty good family coaster too, so let's get right into this review. So when you go up to Firechaser, you're going to notice there are a lot of really cool sound effects, and there is of course the Firechaser theme song playing along the queue and in the area. It is very nice. The theming on this ride is fantastic. I mean, there's so much theming here. So you get into the station, and you can just hear this thing from all over the place. It is just a huge structure. It is very well themed. There is theming in the queue, in the plaza, and on the ride. So very well done with the theming categories. You're going to get into your trains, and you're going to pull down your lab bars, and these lab bars are all right. I mean, they're nothing special, but these Gerstlauer trains, you know, they're pretty good. One thing I did notice, though, was throughout the ride, these trains are kind of like hard metal, so like if you bang against the side of them, it kind of hurts, so that was just something I noticed, but it wasn't too bad. So you start out your ride with about a 20-mile-per-hour launch. That isn't too good. I mean, it's kind of you just go a little forward. It's a nice little thrust to get you going, and then you're going to take a little sidewind turn followed by a little more of a turn, and then you're going to go into your main lift hill portion, which this lift hill is a pretty decent size for a family coaster. I believe it is about 79 feet tall. When you get to the top, you're going to kind of go down this little bank turn before hopping up into this flat U-turn section, and then after this you're going to go through another turn, which this is kind of where your main big drop comes. It's not really even that big, but it's a little fun adrenaline rush. It's going kind of fast, kind of not. And the max speed of this ride is about 35 miles per hour, and I think you reach that speed somewhere around here. You're going to go through a little airtime hump before hitting another massive airtime hump, which you're not really getting any airtime at all, actually. It's kind of sad. But you're going to go through this little flyby thing where you're going through these structures. Like, they're these huge structure things that are really cool. You're going to kind of sidewind into a second little brake run area before taking another turn. You know, just kind of sidewinding, taking some little airtime humps. The airtime humps are kind of pointless. This is kind of the weak section of the ride where it's really nothing special. It definitely shows up to being a family coaster around here. Then you're going to sidewind into this show building area, which is the really cool part of the ride. There are these fireworks in there that just blow up. There's fire everywhere. It is so cool. It's about a 30-second little show where like fireworks are going off. It is so cool. And then you launch backwards, I believe 16 miles per hour. So it's not very forceful, but it did feel a little forceful, actually. I was surprised. You're going to go up and do an airtime hump, which there's really nothing there, before going backwards, sidewinding through this little valley area. And then you're just going to kind of go into the brakes. So that is Firechaser Express. It may not sound like a lot, but it's a decent ride length. It is about 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I believe, and a little over 2,000 feet long. And the overall ride is pretty smooth, actually. Maybe there is some banging into the side of the trains here and there, but it is overall a really smooth ride. It is not too intense, but there are some nice air breezers here and there, and the theming is just overall great. It is a really good family coaster. I was not too blown away by it because I rode it one time, and it was in, I believe, row 6, so the second to back. And it was overall a decent family attraction. I didn't hate it. I just didn't really love it. I mean, for a family coaster, you know, it's all right. I don't know if I would take this over something like Mystery Mine, because Mystery Mine is just a really interesting experience. But it was overall an okay family coaster, which is why I'm going to be giving it a 5 out of 10. Now, I don't hate this coaster. In fact, it was pretty fun, but however, I'm just not into these type of coasters. It wasn't too intense. It kind of banged me into the side of the train sometimes. It felt really slow, and don't worry, I understand this is for kids. And is this a bad ride? No. Would I ride it again? Of course I would. I mean, you know, it's a nice little thing to do when you're at the park. It's just a fun little ride. It's just not too thrilling, and it just wasn't very impressive to me. So the score is not bad. It's just what I'm giving it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Post your comments down in the section below. What do you think of Firechaser Express? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, coaster fans, I will see you later.